Okay, so I switched up my life. I was going to do Dennis Bowman today, um, and discuss Into the Fire, but I had a few messages, and while this was on my back burner to discuss later during the week, I felt that why not just go ahead and discuss it now? So I don't know what's going on with my chat, but I don't see anybody in the chat, but I see my chat count, which is weird. So anyway, um Allison Ally Carter. Now this story, she went viral a couple of years back. She was discussing how she was exploited and trafficked. Okay. When she went viral, they lost everything. Okay. They lost everything. So I went to dig it up. Okay. And I'm going to let you hear what Allison and her mother had to say in her own words. Also, there are new lawsuits against P. Diddy. This is crazy. One of the Vibe top editors, Danielle Smith, she has now talked to investigators about the incident she witnessed when Diddy threatened to kill her. And why did Diddy threaten to kill her? Well, they were doing a cover of Diddy. Diddy wanted to see the photo before it was published. She told him that she could not show it. It was against their policy. He goes down to the offices looking for her. I felt like fight like a girl. Her co-workers hit her. Diddy called her and told her that he was going to see her dead in the trunk of a car. Okay. She got her lawyers involved, and then she received an apology from Diddy. She also spoke about the 1998 incident, and when Kim Porter was out with mutual friends at a restaurant, Diddy showed up, yelled at her, and told her to go home to the damn kids. Okay? This shit is getting wild. Hi, Beans. Hi, Gwen. Hi, Christoph. Hi, M. Wit. Hi, Cats Rule, Wisco Gal, Christoph, Party Rock. So I'm going to play Allison's live she did. Okay. I don't say much. And I want you to listen to what Allison is saying. I want you to listen very carefully to what Allison is saying. So let me go, and I'm going to share the screen. Why did someone send me a video? Okay. So you be in the bushes? Okay. She's not hiding her face. This is Allison Ally Carter. Remember, I said there was a lot of agencies involved. There's a lot of people involved in this BS. Someone sent me a video. Oh, this is E40. Okay, I got it. It's E40. I couldn't stay for the E40 concert at the fair. I'll listen to it. Okay, so I miss you too, Beans. But so again, this is Allison Carter. Let's go.
Hey, can y'all hear me? Just double checking.
Fair use.
Hey. Hey guys. Yes, thank you. Screen recording, thank you so much. Yes, please. This won't be long because we're on our way to tie up some loose ends with some stuff before we have to move again.
Hi, Callie Cheetah.
So
Cheeto,
this won't
how
be long.
are you?
So thank you for screen recording. My mama's right here.
Her mom's there.
Hey.
Hi.
You know, the twin, everything. Y'all know. Hi. My name is Allison Ally Carter.
You're in the wrong chat for that, sweetie.
I'm going to turn the comments off for a second, so I could get this out. And already I am slightly sweating. Hold on. Because I just want to get this out quickly because I got a lot to do. So I'm just going to turn the comments off and I'll turn them back on and we'll be live again. We got to do this fast. So hold on. I just need everybody to stay with me, okay? So if you can heart me over here, if you can still see me, I'd appreciate it. So I know you're still with me and you didn't cut out and I'm not being shadow banned because my accounts are shaking, okay? So, hi. My name is Allison Carter. My mom's name is Shelly Carter. In 2021, we did a live interview with Maria Z. We went viral in 2020. Today is September
23rd.
23rd?
Yes.
Well, 2020, 2021.
Yeah, September 23rd, 2024.
It's okay.
In 2020, I went viral and we lost our home. We lost our animals. We lost everything. I am a dance teacher.
Oh,
I was working as a choreographer, an after-school teacher, a volunteer for doing hair at foster care agencies for free. I was starting to turn around and try to feed the homeless and go back to where I come from, packing backpacks and things for children. I don't need everybody to love me. I don't need everybody to like me. To each its own, right? I have been screaming underwater since I was 3 months old.
That's Erica
I went into
Badu's
foster
song.
care at 13, 14. We tried to do a case against Riverside County Child Protective Services because Riverside County,
California.
do you hear me? Riverside County Child Protective Services was involved in my trafficking. Can y'all still hear me?
Oh, we hear you. Go, girl.
Can you just... Cool. Thank you. So, Facebook, you good? Can y'all hear me? Hi. Yes, you hi. Can you hear me? Cool. Thank you. I never thought that we would see the day where Diddy would get arrested. And I told you guys in that Maria Z interview in 2021 that no one tells on Diddy. P. Diddy. All right? Just the same way nobody tells on Denzel Washington. People don't usually talk and stop and think about the children victims that are going through things right now as we speak and the ones who suffered through all this bullshit. I decided to stop for a second and do some projects with projects all around because we just said, you know what? This is our life. It's not changing. We stopped somewhere and I've been hiding. My mom and I have been hiding. We've had our head down. We've tried to back up. We've tried to tell you everything that we can. And now we have people messaging us, investigators, people that want to talk now, when now it's because it's trending.
September 23rd. Hi, Gypsy.
We're still not on the subject of the kids. All the adults are covering their asses. All the adults are I left at a certain time, yet you knew children.
You hear what she's saying. I've already said this, but this is coming out of a victim's mouth. Okay? Everybody wants to talk to her now. But when she was talking about it years back, no one wanted to hear it. Oh, I thought so too.
Children were there.
But
You knew
remember,
these
they're
parties
all-
were not okay.
Okay, let's remember. They're all from Mount Vernon. DenzeL, Switch Beats, P. Diddy, all of them. Mount Vernon. All Mount Vernon boys. Okay? All of them.
They weren't freak offs. They were satanic ritual orgies. Get it straight. It wasn't just adults in these parties. The adults were responsible for the child sex slaves that were in the party. And one of those children were me. Now, those who are trying to come at us now, talking like, oh, well, now the Diddy's out, now that you can talk. For why? Because we tried to have a case with Child Protective Services. We gave them 8 months worth of evidence. 8 months worth of evidence. That didn't even do a crumb. They took that case and they hid it. If you are a survivor and if you are a real victim, be careful. Because these hotline numbers that they're putting out, I don't trust them. I wouldn't do it.
Her mother
They
and
take
her
your
have been-
information
her mother have been
to
in
see
hiding.
what you have,
They're taking
and then they
inventory.
shut it down.
Mhm.
They're taking inventory. So don't trust them. Don't trust the feds. Don't trust the judges. Fuck all y'all. You're all guilty. You're all corrupt. Any attorney that's taking money to defend Diddy, you're nasty and vile.
Now, just want to tell you that he filed an appeal Monday for a third bail hearing. When I said there's politicians involved, when I said there are agencies and police departments involved, I was not kidding, guys. Was not kidding. Hi, Susan. Not at all. Hi, Gypsy.
That's blood money.
That's blood money.
That's all blood money. You do know that, right? Whether you take money for him to shut up, whether you
Indeed,
take
be
money from him,
protected by
period,
the elites.
that's blood money. I don't want anybody's money. Not even Lassane. And let me make something very clear. Even though it runs in my family, you can't fake your death. That shit is expensive. We don't have that money. We don't have the military involvement. We are not working with white hats. We are working with everyday people who can come out and do something when they can, who can come out and say, I can be security when I can, who can come and cover us when they can. But that's not all the time. Right now, we by ourselves.
Yep, they've been hiding. They lost everything.
We can call on
when
some
she came
angels.
out.
Yes.
Dogs.
These are
house,
everyday people. They're
everything.
not white hats. Get it straight. There's no witness protection program because how well is the Secret Service doing protecting your former president?
That's
They're
true.
not even doing their damn job. Even the photographer can get the shot, and including the people that can get the shot. Let's be real. Don't do the Lassane bullshit. Don't do that either. You want to know why? Because that all circles back to the military. That all circles back to fake arrest. That all circles back to lies. And not everybody can fake their death. Even though some of y'all are sitting pretty, trying to make the excuse of, oh, well, they were so evil. I was just trying to be undercover. No, bullshit. My face is out there. You little punk. My face is out there. You pussy.
No, and I see a lot of you people out there like, oh, they faked their death and they're gonna come back.
No.
That's
No.
bullshit.
No.
Joan Rivers, you were up there partying with Michelle Manshell. Lassane, you were doing some dirty, vile shit. All of you. So any of these people that they're gonna try to revive and prop up, bullshit.
No.
Bullshit.
You see all the people running? They're ducking and hiding because everybody knows that there was children there. But we're still not talking about the kids yet. When are we going to talk about the kids?
Tony Busby did.
Everybody's demanding something from the victims. Why aren't you demanding it from the news? You know he's about to turn into another Epstein, and then the list follows and it circles back into a web. So why isn't anybody demanding any information on the kids?
You heard she said he's about to turn into another Epstein. Does that mean that they're going to take him out? Because they can't put him in general population. He's supposedly in a medical ward. They can't put him in general pop. He will be taken out. This shit is explosive.
Huh?
Where'd that supply chain come from?
Do you think that thousands of bottles worth of baby oil was for thousands of who? $65,000 worth of hot dogs and pizza was for who? Trafficking over the border was for who? Child Protective Services is your supplier. Is anybody going to talk about that? The immigrants that are coming across the border, that all those kids that they were just scooping up out of boats and out of the water, they're now coming in and they're throwing them right into the system. Aurora, Colorado, Springfield, Ohio. Where do you think all those kids are going? This ain't about an election anymore. Y'all know that, right? The election is canceled. Because everybody that you love, you don't live in the world you think you do. Everybody that you think is not guilty is about to show you who they really are. I've been screaming for years. So now, if you see me over here trying to live a normal life and tying up loose ends as justice, mind your fucking business. Or don't. Or don't. We were followed the night that Diddy was arrested. I left a place that I was in, minding my own business, finally trying to stop for a second and get my life back. And you know what? I'm not even upset about that. I'm upset about the fact that I have to walk back into this place and I have to tell you all goodbye. So if you know who I am and you know me as Justice, you know I'm about to walk into this building and tell you I gotta go. Nobody ever thinks about the victims. Nobody. The victims' lives get turned around when the predators' lives want to just get announced. You slap them on the wrist and you bring up every source of trauma for the victim. But nobody wants to stop and think about that. We're not talking about the victims that are still going through the shit right now with other people who are running to cover their ass and deleting their social medias. Pink, Megan Fox, Tyra Banks, Steve Harvey. Why are you running? You know what a part of me feels like? You know what? Good, run. Because then you get to see how it feels to have to jump and throw everything that you give a damn about away for 2
She's
seconds.
not saying that.
Get a moment of peace for not a damn moment. Not a moment of peace. You take it and you run with it because you're happy about the peace. But then you see how it feels when they get shaky. You see how it feels when the world is a little quiet, like, oh, my superstar, my idol. What about the victims? Our PTSD lives on every damn day that they did what they did. But it's only talked about when it's trending. We got legal evidence to drop. I just don't know what's the point. Yeah, I was at a Diddy party. I was one of the party favors.
A party favor.
Nobody tells on
is when you put kids on a table and put food on them. And then the people come around to pick their party favor. And when they're finished with their party favor, they go back out on the table again. So they can be abused again and again and again. That's a party favor.
On Diddy, Maria Z, I did that interview in 2021, 7 months ago. We made sure, I already knew that Diddy and Oprah is about to get arrested.
Did we hear the name? Oprah? Did we hear the name? Oprah. Whoo, this is going to be bad.
I already knew that 7-8 months ago. We went and made sure there were sworn documents. We have them.
Yep. I saw
When we
her.
went to Colorado,
I saw portions of her affidavit of truth. I saw portions of her affidavit of truth, and I do have it. So I'm going to let her talk.
For the A to Z event, we had a lot of legal evidence that we made sure we already had because we knew a list of people were about to get got. You can't run for that long. I'm just shocked we're finally seeing the day. So thank you so much for listening. We got to go and tie up some things, and then we'll be back. But we got to move because we don't want to be sitting ducks. Not that that does anything. It just disturbs our peace one more time, and it's bullshit. I'm not the only one. There are too many victims. Victims that you don't even know their name. Victims that you'll never hear their laugh. Victims that you'll never know who the hell they were because everybody was so busy bouncing to their music. Didn't I tell you? Music is a diary. Are you now figuring that out?
Yes, it is.
If you're listening, it's one thing when you hear it and you feel it. When you feel it, you can actually hear it.
Yeah, R. Kelly's down low. Yeah, you know, when he tooting and riding through the playground at McDonald's, you know, the electric slide, which is about a vibrator. Yeah, just listen to the words. And it tells a story.
When you hear it, you can actually feel it. Do you understand that their music is their diary? All these rappers, they're telling you what they did.
Yep.
The music, it's telling you what they did. The comedy and the art is a reflection of life. Yep. I got a reflection of life. That's for you.
Cat Williams says too.
And not that I did. Yeah. Who to give it to, I don't know. And if you're trying to come towards me right now thinking that, hey, maybe she'll testify against what?
I don't trust none of y'all.
Testify against who? Testify against the same corrupt justice system that's not doing a damn thing for anybody?
Let's be clear. You federal
yes,
prosecutors.
It's about a vibrator.
You have video surveillance from Diddy's house from back in 2008. Look in that 2008, 2010 span. You'll find her video there.
Yep.
You want to send it over? She'll say, yeah, that's me. Then you can do what you can do, but otherwise we're not messing with you. I don't trust none of y'all. I see what you did to Trump. A lot.
I see what you do to everybody. Everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Ask me if you've ever gotten a fair trial for any damn thing. Is there justice for you? No. Ask me why I'm going by justice right now. Because I understand that. I get it. My bones will never be the same. My heart will never be the same. My soul will never be the same, but I'm still sitting here. So I'll still continue to try to do what I can do. To be a voice for my friends that are no longer here and for the kids who don't have a voice right now while everybody is too busy running towards the adults. Running to comfort grown-ass men that you know are wrong. Everybody, no, not that black man. No, that can't be true. No, he can't be having satanic rituals. No, there's no way. Yeah, there is. And now you see. So now what you gonna do about it? Still, here we are. With everybody, I want evidence, I want evidence. You got it. Now what you gonna do?
Those parties involve children. The media is making it sound
they
like
don't just involve children. They involve animals. The adults who are swearing up and down, I left at 1:00 in the morning.
You shouldn't have been there in the first place.
You shouldn't have been there. And on top of that, if you knew that there were children coming in after a certain hour, why the hell didn't you say anything until right now?
Coward.
All these people, I knew he was crazy. So you guilty. I told you everybody guilty. You're guilty.
I said the same thing, Alan.
Get that shit straight. I don't care who it is that's saying, I left at 1:00 in the morning. Because why?
Because you knew what happened after that.
Because why? You covered your ass.
Yep.
DenzeL, you a damn liar. Lecrae, you a damn liar.
This is Allison Carter, who was used and abused and trafficked by P. Diddy when she was a minor. And she was in a foster system.
And now we're gonna delete like tweets like that's gonna help anybody? No, we cannot run to another country. No, we cannot fake our own death. No, there's nothing we can do but continue to keep on kicking. And at this point, you better make sure that if you go to do something to me or my mama, we've already made that talk.
Don't miss.
Right here. Okay? Because I'm tired of being your puppet. So we'll post what we need to post soon. We'll be back soon.
You people that are listening, that are angry right now at the things that have gone on to the children, you guys need to rise up.
I heard
need
that.
to start demanding that all these depositions and information gathering, that needs to be made public. They need to stop hiding that behind closed doors.
Demand the media. Demand from the media. Because why are we doing another Epstein? Why are we doing another Epstein? You know damn well Diddy didn't kill himself. Let's just do that now. We know that. Okay, everybody's clear? Yeah, we know Diddy didn't kill himself.
You need to hold everybody's feet to the fire, and this stuff needs to be transparent.
He's not going to kill himself.
There needs to be nothing going on behind closed doors. It needs to be made public.
It's been enough of closed doors. It's been enough. It's been enough since I was even a thought of. It's been enough since I was 3 months old. It's been enough before me. It's been enough after me. It's been enough of the bullshit lies in the closed doors. It's been a fucking enough. Child Protective Services, you next. Where are they getting these supplies, kids? Ask them. I'm sick of covering for everybody. Kill me. I dare you. You tried all my life and I'm still sitting here.
Yep.
That right there proves who my God is. So you can continue because at least I know where I'm going. And when I get there, I can talk to my friends. Really can. I got a bone to pick with Jesus, but I got to talk to it's fine. It's fine. And yes, my pinky's broken. For those who keep circulating this picture of this girl with a broken pinky, yeah, my pinky's broken. It was broken at 12 years old when I tried to fight back and that didn't work. So there's a lot of parts of my body that pops and locks and shit because a lot of people started tying me up and I'm really small. If you've ever met me, I'm really, really small. So people used to use me a lot for baby jobs. So people used to use me a lot for party favors. That party favor that I was on the table, I wore wigs too. So if you want to turn those videos around, I have a wig on for some of those. But yeah, my pinky's broken. And so is my toe pinky. There's a reason for that.
If you're a truther, you need to look up party favor effect as it relates to Diddy's freak-offs.
This is not just one problem. This is decades worth of an issue. You know that, right? Decades. He's one of millions. The party's just been going for forever, and everybody just got there. Hello, and thank you for those who are like, I've been sitting with you this whole time, and I believe you. Thank you. You have no idea how much y'all mean to us. There ain't no money there's no price that anybody could put on that to say unconditionally, I believed you since the beginning. Thank you.
When you first talked about it.
Because that shit has been my whole entire life. That's all. I don't need any money. I want to go to school. I really want to go to school. It's not even about graduating. It's about the fact that it's the principle of the thing. I can say I did it because all my life I've been illiterate and I've just been a sex slave and I can do all that. No, I could go to school. I could be a grown-ass woman and I am a woman of my word. I'm a choreographer and I love kids even though I can't have kids. So if you have met me in this time, I thank you for spending the time that you have with me. Because now that you see all this stuff on Twitter and now that you see all this stuff on social media, you've met the real me. You've spent time with the real me. You know that I would do anything to keep a child safe. You know that I would do anything to have some peace. So if you have met me in this time under the name of justice, you now have gotten to know me. So whatever you see on social media, thank you for making that decision to say, I've seen this and I've seen this. And now you can use your brain to see the truth. So we'll be live soon. And we'll also be dropping an affidavit soon. I don't know what's supposed to come from that. I don't even care. It is what it is. So, all insurance holders on standby, please, because I have a feeling this shit is not going to end.
You know the drill.
We're at the starting line of all kind of bullshit again. Hopefully it's not going to pause. Hopefully we're not going to stop. Hopefully it's not going to be a slap on the wrist and then he kills himself and then he's sitting in the jail cell and everybody goes back to putting their head in the sand. Hopefully people understand that this is not about an election because the election is canceled because everybody is on the list. Let me tell you something. They make sure in those parties that they have blackmail evidence. So if they go down, they taking everybody down with them. I pray to God that this is the day. I pray to God that this is the time because all the victims deserve some type of justice and it's just a matter of taking accountability and somebody saying, we are fucking sorry that we didn't hear you guys forever ago. There are people who are dead. There are babies who have lost their lives because nobody was listening. And now everybody, I want to listen. You are late. You're fucking late. I'm glad we're here. You're late. See y'all soon.
Bye, Ellie. This breaks my fucking heart. Every time. When I first heard about this, it was like, what, 2021. And, you know, and I was wondering when Cranky corrected me and said the 15-year-old was a girl. And I was like, what is her name? And then today, Party Rock sent me a message. And I was laughing when I saw it. I said, I have Allie on deck already. It's just really sad that this young girl went through this. They tried to bring a case against Riverside. Gave him 8 months worth of evidence and nothing. So when I said, I can't wait till these lawyers start pulling these police reports and these incident reports to see what happened, they went nowhere. Just like Justin shot that guy in the bathroom. Cops came, saw the blood. Ambulance came in there and got him. They were saying it was a drive-by outside. No blood was outside. Everything was in the inside. So, in Allie's, she says, hold on, let me pull this. Oh, shit. What did I do with it? Where did it go? Hold on. I just had it. Okay, I have it. Let me put it back over here. I was actually starting to cry again. Shit. So, in Allie's thing, it states, hold on, let me bring it back over here so I can see it. It keeps jumping. Why is it jumping? Okay, P. Diddy, get out of my system. Okay. This young lady has went through hell and back. So Allison says that there was sexual gatherings that involved satanic rituals, orgies, where she was one of the victims. This has been going viral on Twitter. They pulled up the old stuff, and so Allie came out again. She goes by Justice. She and her mom are on the move. She said the adults were protecting themselves. You heard her just say it. She said that despite knowing that the children were present at these harmful Diddy parties, she said the adults were responsible for the child sex slaves that were in the party, and one of those children were me. Let me see where I put her affidavit at. Hold on a second, guys. I had it up. I have so many tabs open because I was going to do Dennis Bowman tonight. Okay, hold on. Let me get that affidavit. Okay, she's only releasing partial, okay? So the affidavit of truth. Hold on, let me put this over here and then I can share my screen. No, she said the election was canceled. There was a satanic pedal ring in the church, also among doctors, lawyers, politicians, Protestant cardinals. I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. So she's given a partial. She says Brian Christoph Williams, a.k.a. Birdman, a.k.a. Baby, DenzeL Hayes Washington. She did this March 27th, 2024. Sean Love Combs, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, a.k.a. P. Diddy, a.k.a. Diddy. Giselle Amon Robinson, Young Jock. She said the party was at the Playboy Mansion on or around 2009, 2010, while I was in foster care. And she gives that. Then she's only given partial. She says, at this party, there were body cakes, which means that the kids would lie on the table and people would put food on them. Then the party goers would eat off the naked kids. There were a lot of celebrities at this party. Once everyone was searched and inside, the DJ sounded the music and the lights flashed, signaling that everyone was in and the doors were closed. This signaled that the orgy could begin. The kids that had been bought at the party were bought to be party favors. Favors mean that the kids are literally sat on the table and had to wait for people to come choose them for sex. Once they were done having sex, the kids were placed back on the party favor table and someone else could then come and pick them out from the table and repeat the process. I had to have sex with so many people that night, I cannot remember them all. And some of the other altars could hold those memories. Partygoers went into a sexually frenzied orgy mindset once the DJ started the music and turned on the flashing lights. There were fetishes happening everywhere. And they kind of separated them into areas where specific fetishes were happening. For instance, the fetish of having sex in blood was in one area, while having sex with animals was in another area. People were just in a craze and sexual frenzy. When the music started, I was sitting on a party favor table. The main room was big, like a ballroom. There were outlying doors around the edges of the room. Some of the doors were shut, but you can still see the food, sex tables, and the party favor table, and many other things. There were different types of sexual parties happening in different areas of the house. I had to sit on the party favor table and wait to be chosen. The way someone would choose a gift bag off a table at a birthday party. 2 guys took me off the table and brought me, and then she cuts it off there. She said one of the participants was part of the Kings of Comedy. Guess who that was? Steve Harvey. He also wore a gold chain. He was complaining that he did an hour set, but there was no one to fuck backstage. This comedian broke the no anal sex rule and had anal sex with me anyway and just laughed. I screamed for my handler / pimp. Everyone was laughing, and I ended up getting in trouble. Oh, yeah, Steve Harvey. She called his name out. I was then told to have sex on a table with the girl who was my age. Then they brought in donkeys and burros, and we had to have sex with them. There were several girls that had to have sex with animals while everyone watched. Another girl and I ended up throwing up afterwards, and they rubbed our faces in each other's vomit as punishment. This is partial of her truth affidavit. And guess what? I believe everything she's been saying it for too long. So I was trying to remember if Jaguar ever mentioned Allie's name before. And if I can remember, she has mentioned Ally Carter's name several times. She has mentioned Allie's name several times. Now, we keep saying that everybody's hiding. Yes, they are. I said there are politicians involved in this. This is getting worse, Trey. You're right. Hi, sweetie. I said everything's going to come tumbling down. It's only the tip of the iceberg. It is the tip of the iceberg. Anytime Diddy lost, 18 endorsements? He lost 18 endorsements. Ciroc bought him out. Revolt kicked him out. Well, they paid him. Hi, Carol. I see you this time. They kicked him out. The rumor is that Jay-Z is being protected by the elites. So when you hear about the elites and they got the triangle with the eye in it, I've always believed that shit. Always. Always. There is no way one man in his little organization, this is not the fucking mafia, or Elliot Ness would have been all over him. You know what I mean? This man had a criminal enterprise. Ergo, RICO charges. RICO. There is no, I'm waiting to hear about this third bail hearing. When you had Danity Kane, is that her name? She's suing him for 21 counts of sexual assault and battery and gender discrimination. She said he stole her work. He withheld payment. He subjected her to inhumane working conditions. He assaulted her. He groped her. False imprisonment. She said the president of Bad Boy Records, what's it, Harv Pierre? He was with Interscope and everything. She did. It's a 55-page lawsuit. She filed this September 2024. 55 pages. Then we had him when he had the default judgment. Hi, George. How are you? What did George say? I missed something. Wait a minute. I got to go back up. Heidi, did you hear about the shipping containers going to Diddy's house? George, I had so much. Yes, I heard that. But I had to get this Alley thing out. There is so much stuff coming in about Diddy. And then Glenn Crack sent me something last night, or was it the night before, when this one girl is doing a deep dive on his MySpace page, and she's pulling up all kinds of stuff. This is bad. So the $100 million that he had a default judgment for, well, his lawyers go in on September 10th and says that statute of limitations had run out because this happened in 1997. They said that that he failed to file in time, and so the judge had no choice but to reverse it. She reversed it on September 18th. She said that the statute of limitations had expired, and they got rid of the restraining order, and the $100 million lawsuit is no longer there. The judgment has been vacated. So then he goes in and responds on August 26th to Lil Rod's lawsuit. But here's the funny shit. Everything in Lil Rod's lawsuit is basically what the feds got him for in Homeland Security. Okay? He wanted them to dismiss this lawsuit. His attorney said that Jones' complaint consisted of countless tall tales, shameless celebrity name drops, irrelevant images, and they say vague allegations in Jones' filing did not adequately establish claims of Combs operating a RICO enterprise. Well, guess what? September 16th, your ass was arrested on RICO charges. On September 17th, the indictment was unsealed, and everything that Lil Rod said in his lawsuit is what they're getting you for. Not laughing. Not laughing. His lawyer goes into court on the 26th. His ass got arrested September 16th. Unsealed, the indictment was unsealed September 17th. And everything Lil Rod said is in that damn indictment. So there was another one in July. This woman said that she was sex trafficked at a Diddy party, a white party. This was filed July 3rd. It's a civil complaint in the Southern District of New York. Same people who's got his RICO case. Okay. Her name is Andrea English. I think we talked about her once before. No, I said it was coming. Andrea English. She's alleging that she was trafficked by Combs and his associates between 2004 and 2009 in New York and Florida. She said at the time she was a go-go dancer in New York, and she agreed to work as an entertainer at a Combs Labor Day white party in the Hamptons and Miami to help. I did to discuss this to help her boyfriend secure a modeling thing. Okay. She says that she was forced to drink copious amounts of alcohol and consume illicit narcotics, including ecstasy. She was coerced into having sexual intercourse with guests. She said that Combs helped her break in the music industry to silence her and to keep her in a sex trafficking organization, as well as threatening to harm her or blackball her if she didn't comply with his demands. His lawyer says, no matter how many lawsuits are filed, it won't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted or sex trafficked anyone. So then I missed this one. There was one by Sean John employees. A female employee alleged that Combs once grabbed and squeezed her face after they had a disagreement. Another employee claimed Combs screamed in their face. Two others who spoke with the outlet said, well, they spoke with the Daily Beast, said that they had knowledge of these types of incidents. Okay. Oh my God, there are so many. The New York student. This shit, it just goes on and on and on. So a former bad boy president, Kirk Burroughs, that's his name. He was fired in 1997. I'm pulling out my notes. He was fired in 1997. Hold on. And he claimed that Sean P. Diddy attacked a woman in the office in 1994 and had to tear him off of her. Okay? Felicia Newsom, she was a manager at Bad Boys Records. She said that she had to hold Sean by his wrist as he was about to beat this girl amid a fight between two women. His attorney again says his client is innocent. I'm sorry. His client is innocent. Now, we remember, I told you about April Lamprose. She filed in May in New York. She said that she was a college student in 94 and that he love bombed her, showered her with gifts and everything else. But she said that he displayed kind gestures, quickly manifested into an aggressive, coercive, abusive relationship based on sex. She detailed in this lawsuit about the R that he did to her in 95 and 96 and being assaulted by him in a car in 1996. So, tell me again how he's getting out of jail. Tell me again how he's getting out of jail. 2008 really is when they started investigating. But this stuff goes back to 1995, 94, 96, 97. Windswept house that dealt with what I started earlier. He called his real stories, putting fiction as faction. I stopped reading after this story. Oh my God. I heard about that. Father Martin. The feds have all these videos. The lawyers don't care. That's blood money. And I keep saying that, you know, when they had him on suicide watch, I said, well, who's watching? The people are supposed to be watching him on suicide watch. Because I was kind of scared they were going to Epstein him too. Hi, Just Beto. He's been a problem for a long time. A very long time. So, but the thing is, and I'm going to be like Tony Bugsby, everybody that knows, that knew about it, did nothing about it, you're complicit. You're just as guilty. And I'm sure he's vetting. I'm waiting for names to come out. I'm waiting for lawsuits with names to come out. And I keep thinking about all of these missing young girls in South Africa that's never been found from Oprah school. And that's something. Where they at, Oprah? Where they at? Where they at, Gail? Where you at, Jay? Everybody deleting social media posts, running and hiding. What the fuck you hiding for? You were all involved. You were having a good time at the white parties. You had no issues. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Where you at now? Where you at now? Where Diddy friends at? Where they at? They put drugs in baby oil. They put drugs in baby oil. So his dumbass lawyer said they probably got it from Costco, right? Costco came back and said, we don't sell baby oil. They were trying to say that they got it at a good price. Costco said, we don't sell that shit. And I read an article the other day. Cat Williams say Diddy but to snitch on every damn body. Before Diddy snitches, they're going to silence his ass. He won't make it to trial. Remember, Sloan said, if he gets arrested, and I said the same thing, he's not going to make it to trial. They're going to sew his mouth shut. Yes, that's true. It's true. They better go see Russell Simmons shit. They you know, but I think a lot of people are actually on a no-fly zone. I think a lot of people are being watched if they're trying to fly overseas or out of the country. Yep, she did a video about Justin. Yep, they had to drink the party drink. If you didn't drink the drink, you were kicked out of the party. If you drank it, if you drank it, you were able to stay. So I gotta go. I do love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Tomorrow I'm gonna do Dennis Bowman, but I have a lot of stuff that I've been writing and looking up some stuff on Diddy and looking up some of these old things, but everything is now resurfacing on Twitter. There is so much out there that now that they're putting it all together, but you didn't listen to it when you heard it individually, but when you start putting it all together, this is crazy and it's going to get worse. I'm telling you, they got word that Diddy's private jet, and you know what? I looked after Danny said that. I went look. His private jet had landed in New York. He was already at the Park Hyatt. The jet had landed in New York. Where the fuck you were going? So I think he thought when he was going to jail that night, he was going to go to court the next morning and he was going to get bailed out. That judge says, no way, bitch. You're staying. Rick Ross better get his ass getting it too. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. When was Rick arrested? When was Rick Ross? Now, there's a rumor that Oprah's house was raided by the FBI. I don't believe that one yet. That was AI generated. When was Rick Ross arrested? He's always getting arrested, though. I'll have to look. But, okay, so let me tell you what I did. On my community tab, okay, I listened to some of Sophie's live yesterday or the day before, and Sophie says that there was a misunderstanding because someone the way she was understanding it, that someone told me that JJ said that I showed pictures or whatever. No, that's not what happened. So what I did was on my community tab, I put the link to the video. Let's clear this up now. And I also gave the title of the other video I did October 30th, 2023, that started the whole thing off. No one told me anything. It came out of her mouth on Tony Soflow's panel. So I put the link there. I don't even want to discuss that, but I put the link there. So that way everybody knows no one told me anything. That's why when I went live, I was so heated on November 5th when I did Let's Clear This Up Now. She went on a panel on Saturday. I addressed it on Sunday. I did my regular morning live, and then I came back again that same day, and I addressed it. So, again, it's there. I didn't want people to go digging. I gave you the link. Everything's there. So, everybody have a good evening. I really appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to keep something and get myself ready. I might work from home. I got a lot of stuff done today, so I don't know. I might work from home in the morning. If I work from home in the morning, I'll do a morning live. But other than that, that's all I have. Love you, Heidi. Thank you for your time and research. Oh, no problem. Love you guys. So again, Party Rock. She was already on my list. Thank you. I was going to do it during the week, but I said, let me go grab this now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate all of you. Everybody have a good night. Bye.